What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 195 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is the principal of this TEW streaming house, JMac Gaming.
What a fucking... We
had a wild time getting to this pay-per-view.
TEW, I mean, obviously, I think people have probably seen this incident, but in the long times that we have played, we have never seen one in-game incident happen.
And we saw it twice.
And it happened 2 days in a row.
Yes. Both the WWF and the WCW planes crashed.
No.
No, but wouldn't that be fucking insane?
Well, we'll get into it in the pre-show segment because Vince has some words to say about some shit. But let's get into the show, Chad. Don't look a little bit.
I haven't looked. Listen, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, let's start the show. All right, we start the show with Vince talking about the deaths, unfortunately, of Stu Hart and Lou Thesz. We're here at Over the Edge in 1999, by the way, here. And we have a 10-bell salute for both legends.
Ding,
of the
ding,
ring.
ding, 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 ding.
But we also have to talk about some more awful news. Some more news of people needing to get their lives together because we had two close deaths.
We had two scares.
Two scares. Two men in the hospital. And you'll see how each company handles it. We handled it differently. Unfortunately, we had two scares. We had Sean Waltman and Curt Hennig both have drug overdoses in back-to-back days.
And almost die.
Almost died. They were both rushed to the hospital. They were both in critical but stable condition, both of them. But as you know in WWF, or maybe you don't know because you don't see what we do behind the backstage, we have a very, very hard and strict no-drug policy here. So unfortunately, we had to let Curt Hennig go. You don't want to fire someone who almost lost their life, but you shouldn't be doing drugs here if you want to work for the best company in the world, you know? Chad, I don't know how Chad handled Sean Waltman. I guess we're going to have to find that out on WCW.
He's wrestling. He's wrestling.
He's in the main event.
He's in the main event.
Got actually a push because of it.
Yeah.
We had to go over some unfortunate news. But yeah, I don't know I have no idea how I'm gonna handle the King of the Ring now because Curt Hennig won his first match. He was supposed to take on Mankind, but we're gonna find out. But let's move on to the next segment, where the opening of Over the Edge is Booker T and Team WCW trying to figure out what's going on. Their boss almost died.
Yo, we ain't got no leader. I guess I'll be the leader.
You know what?
Can't be the bitches.
And Biff's like, hey, boss, I got a good idea. No, that was actually Biff, bitch, Bigelow said that.
All right.
And Booker T's like, shut up, bitch. And Biff's like, hey, boss, I got a good idea. And Booker's like, let me hear, Biff.
Let me hear, Biff.
Biff's like, maybe we do an open casting call. You know, maybe we just look over the streets. You know, maybe we can find some hot new indie talent that were former, you know, WCW talent.
Barry Horowitz ain't doing anything.
I'm trying to think of people you find. What about Savio Vega? Miguel Perez Jr.? No, we'll find him. You know what, Biff? That's not a bad idea, but let's go on the interwebs and let's do some research, and we'll come back on Raw. We'll find a leader. Okay.
Well, a leader.
I'm the leader now. Damn it. We'll find me a lackey, a second in charge now. All right. All right, Curt Hennig, we love you. Get better soon. But fuck, man. You're supposed to watch Biff win the title tonight, bud. You're supposed to bring King of the Ring, bro. We're supposed to fight each other in the finals, bro.
This ain't perfect.
That ain't perfect, bro. Next segment. We start off the night in our first match of the night. Ace Steel and Taka Michinoku, the third trilogy match of the third match of the trilogy. But it doesn't matter. Ace Steel again wins in 13-18 by pinfall with a handful of tights. Cheats his way to a victory, Chad.
Oh, man. Ace Steel, that dirty heel.
Ace Steel makes this defense number 2 of this WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. Ace Steel came from development and busting out 67s in like a month.
You'll love to see it.
Love to see it. Ace Steel. But we move on to the next this next
I
segment.
thought I was done talking.
Vince makes his entrance. No chance. That's what you got. He takes on Shawn Stasiak, and I had a gimmick match, didn't I? This was supposed to be Last Man Standing.
No, that was gonna be Eddie and Stone Cold was a gimmick.
Oh, I didn't do that either.
Oh well.
Yeah, well, fuck, no gimmicks tonight.
You
bud.
people paid to see a gimmick.
We're not doing gimmicks when dead people are honored. All right. We don't need to see a Last Man Standing.
This is a tribute show. That's the gimmick.
When two men weren't standing.
Hell in a Cell. A
Well,
buried alive match.
Him and Shawn Stasiak go one-on-one again in an exceptional 86. What in the fuck, bro? Shawn Stasiak bins Vince McMahon once again. Chad,
Man,
this shit's crazy.
this shit's crazy. Man, you know, I bet that was the original finish that you wanted the whole time.
Yeah, I had to loop you around. Someone was not doing the job, but this wasn't it. I had to get you off the.
Oh, you had to get me off the scent.
Uh-huh.
I see.
But after the match, Ken Shamrock comes in the ring and puts Shawn Stasiak back into the fucking ankle lock, the world's dangerous ankle lock. Chad, Ken Shamrock still not done with Shawn Stasiak. It's like an obsessed fan.
Like an obsessed fan.
like-
I need a new best friend.
It's like K-pop stands, bro. They're just obsessed, bro. But we move on to the next segment here. We have Triple H taking on Biff. Biff somehow getting the title match. And in a good match, Triple H defeats Biff in 1337 with a pedigree. But during the match, we also had Big Boss Bitch accidentally hit Biff.
Oh man.
Bitch,
you dumb idiot!
What a blunder.
What a blunder! What a fucking
What
moron.
a Big Boss blunder.
I love how you're just burying Big Boss Man every week.
He's a bitch now.
I can't wait for the bitches tag team title opportunity.
But Triple H makes this defense number 3 of the WWF Intercontinental title. That was a good match. 83. Triple H at 90. He's busting out 90s for Biff, bro.
It was a good match.
What? I don't remember what did I put this on?
How about you cutting a promo?
Oh, limited for being short, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think this was him just warming up backstage for his big match against Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, drinking beers. This isn't made of piss.
We move on to a European Championship title match in a bout that had great heat and good wrestling. Edge pulls out the most dangerous move in wrestling, the missile dropkick, and pins Jeff Jarrett in 14:46. And Edge makes this his first ever defense of the European Championship. Chad,
Oh man.
the missile dropkick, brother.
The most protected finish in WWF.
Oh
the
my
missile drop
God,
kick.
it's like the
Ain't
rain.
no one kicks out of the missile drop kick.
That is true. We move on. Do we? Okay. All right. We go on to. Ooh, this match shit the bed a little bit. This little the tag team match here. Oh, I shouldn't have Farouk and D'Lo in it. They suck wieners. And a good match. The American Heartbreakers defeat New Age Outlaws and D'Lo and Farouk. In order of elimination, D'Lo and Farouk getting pinned first, and then the New Age Outlaws, the American Heartbreakers, make this defense number 1, their first ever title defense. Chad, how do you feel about this?
I think
Even though it was kind of technically 4 versus 2, they somehow snuck a victory away.
I think that's because they're just a bunch of sexy curts.
I'll make their ankles hurt.
I'll make their ankles hurt.
But we move on to Eddie Guerrero. He makes it elaborate entrance. He makes his entrance, Chad.
Yes, does he come out of a beer bottle?
Debut match here. No, not debut, but his big match.
His pay-per-view debut.
His pay-per-view. And it gets a 90, Chad. In an exceptional match, Eddie Guerrero defeats Steve Austin with a frog splash, Chad.
Oh, man.
Eddie Guerrero goes over.
Was that the guy that Steve not want to do the
Steve
job?
Did not want a job.
I don't want a job to that piss bottling filling son of a bitch.
That man pissed in my beers.
And you want me to go over? You want him to go over on me?
That son of a bitch will not go over.
I'm the face of this company, damn it.
What a match.
What a match.
90.
90.
We move on to the next segment. Where what the fuck was I doing here? Oh, I think Eddie Stone Cold's still knocked out, and Eddie does the Stone Cold thing where he calls for the beers and drinks them.
Oh.
He drinks the beers over Stone Cold.
Oh, the disrespect.
The disrespect. He lies, cheats, and steals, bro.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
And we go on to our main event of the night, and now an emotional one. Owen Hart
Yeah.
losing Stu.
Oh, man.
Right
Owen
before
Hart.
the big title match.
Yeah. Both Hearts really shaking up about this.
You know, he makes his big entrance, which I guess doesn't work in this game because the lack of anything interesting happening on a preset angles kind of sucks. So remind me never to run these again. But he makes his entrance to the ring. The Rock and Owen Hart. Oh, God, an 80. Oh, that shit. They do not click.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck the big title match. It doesn't matter. It had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Owen Hart makes The Rock tap out with the sharpshooter, and Owen Hart does it for Stu. He wins the world championship at Over the Edge 1999.
Which in real life was his... the fucking symbolism.
Owen Hart does it. He finally wins the big one. Everybody's been saying Owen Hart has been putting on the most consistent matches in this save over 195 episodes. He finally gets the big dub and then celebrates in the middle of the ring to end the show. Only an 82 because of the main event kind of shit the bed a little bit. But that's nothing I could have done. They just don't have the performances that they need. But, hey, 82.
82.
Could have done a lot better, but it is what it is. I'm not mad about that one.
Me neither.
You will outperform it.
I hope so. We'll see.
Chad's eating pizza right now on my bed, bro. This bitch. This big boss bitch. All right, that is episode 195.
Mm-hmm.
For Over the Edge 1999. Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Hit that subscribe button if you have not. And if you could please stand up and rise for the national anthem. Chad.
Take it away.
Fuck Dax Hardwood.
Oh.